4 signs that hide a dark side behind a smile. There are certain people who seem to have two faces. On one hand, they appear to be very kind and polite, to the point where you almost want to share your whole life with them. But deep down, they hide a darkness that few know about, which stands out greatly in their actions and in certain attitudes. You never really know how to handle yourself around this type of person, and that is why being with them produces a kind of insecurity. Let's see what astrology has to say about this. Number 4, Libra. Libra is a sign that everyone loves for being so accommodating. When you see them on the outside, Libra seems to be the best friend you could ever imagine. They are physically attractive, clearly take care of their appearance, and are always in agreement with what you say. However, behind that smile with perfect teeth lies their darker side. Beneath all that beauty, Libra harbors a great deal of envy. Of course, they do not allow themselves to show it openly, but they are the type of person who, when with you, will be all smiles and flowers. Yet the moment you step out the door, they will begin to speak badly of you behind your back, turning them into a tremendously false person. That is why many people have a love-hate relationship with this sign. Because while it may seem that everything is fine in their universe, the truth is that beneath all that sweet and kind exterior lies a very dark being. Number 3, Gemini. Who doesn't enjoy the company that a Gemini friend brings to the group? This sign is almost like a breath of fresh air. They always have new and fun ideas of things to do, and they bring the most curious information to the group. However, they also hide a darkness. Beneath that always playful and fun personality, Gemini often cannot control their excessive chatter. We know this sign, ruled by Mercury, is the king of communication. This can be a very good thing, as it is useful to learn how to express our emotions and boundaries. But for Gemini, it becomes excessive when they simply don't understand that there are moments to speak and moments to remain silent. Not only that, but on occasions they become far too gossipy. Even though they know it isn't right, gossip is irresistible for this sign, which means they may be talking about you behind your back, not because they are evil, but simply for entertainment. Number 2, Pisces. In second place, we have this beautiful water sign, and many might say, what is Pisces doing in this ranking? Because let's be honest, who could believe there is darkness behind those tender eyes and that gaze that brings so much peace? While it is true that Pisces may look like an angel on the outside, beneath that calm smile lies one of their darker sides. Frequently, Pisces is overly dramatic emotionally and can sometimes even lean toward jealousy. This water sign is known for constantly seeking attention, as they are very sensitive and need the validation of others to feel good. At times, this may seem sweet, but over time, not everyone can handle someone who is constantly demanding attention. That is why, while they may appear kind on the outside, inside they are desperately asking for a love that sometimes cannot be returned. Number 1, Scorpio. And finally, in first place, we have our beloved Scorpio. What is interesting about this sign, which is probably the darkest of them all, is that when you first meet them, they seem like the sweetest person. Scorpios make sure their first impression is filled with passion and mystery. So much so that almost no one can resist wanting to know more about this enigmatic being. But as they grow more comfortable, the Scorpio does not hesitate to show their darkest sides. Very quickly, relationships with this sign become more tense because of their constant manipulation and jealousy. In addition, this sign is known for being one of the most controlling of the Zodiac, making it almost impossible to maintain a long-term relationship with them. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.